Hello everyone! In this video, we will talk about the 10 signs of a low-value woman. Welcome to our channel, the Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. To all ladies out there, was there any point in your life where you asked yourself what kind of a woman you are? I'm sure there was. Well, let's hope you're not included in the low-value category. Low-value women are not an asset, but a liability to their partner. They don't have much to bring to the table, making them unfit to build a life, a family, or an empire with someone. But what makes a low-value woman low-value? Brace yourselves because we're going to be brutally honest on this list. Here are 10 signs of a low-value woman. Number 1. Excessive sense of value. Low-value women value themselves in an excessive manner. These are those who define themselves as strong, independent women of today's time. Those who think marriage is lame and men can't handle them. But in reality, men simply don't want to deal with these types of women. She makes herself believe that she's a queen inside the castle despite having an average lifestyle in the real world. Works an average job, lives in an average apartment, and eats the average food. Not that there's anything wrong with being average, but women of such kind refuse to embrace that truth about them. They act as if they're the main character. She looks at men as a work in progress, an unfinished project that needs to rise to reach her standards that she herself can't even live up to. That's why no partner is ever good enough for her. Having a high regard to yourself is not wrong, but too much confidence not backed by true value is invaluable. Number 2. Shows no respect to others. When she shames people for the sake of impressing others, then that won't make her any less of a low-value woman. Character is still the best indicator for one's value. How you treat common folks such as waiters, janitors, and office staff says a lot about yourself. She shows no sense of politeness when talking to other people. Low-value women like throwing insults to people, even the ones they are dating. They tend to compare them with high-value men just to make them feel weak and ashamed. They will make you feel that you can't provide the same level of lifestyle that this other gentleman can. She has this unreasonable sense of entitlement to that kind of lifestyle. A low-value woman will rely on inflicting emotional pain. The moment they start losing arguments, they go straight for insults because that way they win, at least from their perspective. Number 3, they love making a scene. Women who yell in public, screaming, and causing a scene belong on this spot of the list. Feelings are superior for this type of women, and they tend to deal with things by resorting to rage. They think they're always right. No more talking. They are bad at it anyway. Low-value women fail to communicate effectively and efficiently. She does not possess the right vocabulary and ability to express ideas and explain them in a way that leads to a solution to whatever problem she believes she's addressing and take it into account how they're causing a scene without a valid reason. Society calls them the in-your-face women. They can be super aggressive and throw things at whoever they are fighting with. Being with such a woman will make you feel like a prisoner in your own relationship. Number 4, lacks self-respect. One thing that makes a woman attractive and valuable is how well she respects herself. Now, this is not just about the clothes she wears, but how elegant her stature is and how well she presents herself in public and to other people. Society values graceful women who can demand respect by the way she behaves. Keep in mind that respect starts within ourselves. Respect yourself and others will respect you. In reality, you get what you advertise. You can't expect people to present themselves nicely if you can't even act appropriately. Respect is a two-way street. You need to take yourself seriously and people will do so. Number 5, they play games. Low-value women think men are below them and look at them as toys to play games with. They are the ones who walk away without having to care about what they are losing. They tend to run away expecting you to chase after them. These women love testing men in a very toxic manner. She loves making dramas and operating on gray areas. They go and flirt around with a bunch of boys but don't want them to do the same. She gossips about people because creating chaos makes her feel powerful. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 6. Not physically fit. A person's shape is a huge factor in the way society perceives them. When you don't meet the standard, then it's less likely for you to be seen as special, and this is highly evident among women. Most people believe that women with poor fitness lack self-awareness because they are not being mindful of their weight. Being out of shape may also indicate that you don't take yourself seriously, and that leads to having low self-esteem. They lack self-control because they find it hard to limit their food consumption, and lack discipline because they are unable to follow a diet strategy and couldn't commit to a fitness program. Not to mention the health risks that come with being not physically fit. People will look at these factors as potential struggles of the future. You can always work on your shape, and even with genetic complications, there are steps you can take to get in shape. Number 7. Too possessive and has trust issues. A low-value woman loves to control their partner. Both being trustworthy and the ability to show trust are traits valued by society, peers, and potential partners. Possessiveness usually stems from personal insecurities. These women think they're not worthy of a partner because they had a past experience of infidelity from previous relationships that leads them to constantly look for reasons to measure down or cast doubt over their partner's words and behavior. These are the women that secretly check their partner's phone and emails to look for anything suspicious. They're the ones who start an argument over petty reasons. Being in a relationship with these types of women is nothing less than taxing. You can't build anything of value with someone you don't trust or who doesn't trust you. Number 8. Sleeps around with several men. Getting a lot of attention from men doesn't make you a high-value woman. In fact, it makes you the exact opposite. Having a high ranking in sexual matters doesn't necessarily make you a good candidate for marriage. There is no better way to say it. In reality, men have low regards for women who like sleeping around. They will find it pleasurable to have you around, like sleeping with you, date you, go on trips with you, and perhaps even buy you gifts. But they likely have no intention of marrying you and start a family with you because, like most women, men usually have standards, and although they take pride in your beauty, the rest of you that comes with it is just not enough to make them commit. This is where even the most attractive women struggle because being a high-value woman goes beyond one's physical appearances. Number 9. Children from past relationships or marriages. Now, this is a bit harsh, but it's the truth. At least that's what society thinks. Society views single mother as low-value women. Regardless of what happened, being a single mother is a major red flag for the eyes of most people. Usually, you're just someone who got pregnant without getting any commitment from your man. And that simply signals that some women are not very wise when it comes to making decisions. Unable to hold her family together, she is now trying to start over with a new one, along with children she got from someone else. If you come to think of it, that is a major task and sacrifice that you're hoping someone else will make for you. Number 10. Unresolved trauma of the past. Out of 4 billion women in the world, many have been dealing with traumas from their past. Rough childhoods, abusive relationships, and other sort of cruelty they had no choice but to endure. All that requires a different kind of strength to overcome, and most women fail to do so. Here comes the significance of therapy. Regardless of how challenging it is, you need to get over your past to spare your present self the burden of it. The more troubled you are, the more damaged you become, and the higher maintenance you'll be. Having a relationship with a woman with unresolved traumas would make an extra amount of patience, time, and effort that go beyond what is expected in an average healthy relationship. Statistically, someone who doesn't need this much work to be done will be chosen more often and will excel in their life and their careers. Healing for the sake of a better future is your responsibility. There you have it, 10 signs of a low-value woman. What do you think about this list? Share us your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. Thanks for watching!